little differently, but is Charlie Torres' hair really that long?
Charlie's hair goes all the way down to the middle of his calf in the back.
Yes.
Yes.
I saw that.
And he whips them damn things around. He hits you in the face. He hits Rick. I mean, he hit us both 3 or 4 times. But hey, Charlie is such a phenomenal entertainer and bass player. I mean, Charlie has played with everybody from Edgar Winter and Bo Diddley, and of course, just the names are just goes on and on and on. Phenomenal players. I mean, everybody, even Tommy Curiali, the drummer in the band, is Johnny Winter's drummer. Johnny. He was with Johnny when Johnny passed away, and but all of us, we all been playing together as friends for at least 25 years or longer. And Rick, I've been probably the longest because it's been well over 30 years with Rick that we've been friends. But great players, great people, and a lot of fun.
Awesome. And when you get a bunch of great people together who just happen also to be great talents, it's definitely an experience. And I want to remind you, as I always do when you come by and spend some time with us, that John Bon Jovial, my co-host, is also one of those Bostonians, and he knows the area real well. He's down in
Love you, Johnny boy.
In the Naples-Fort Myers area of Florida right now, and I'm out here in the near West Coast in the Phoenix area. So you get around to either one of those areas, give us a holler, because we would love to come and watch and hear you in action. So keep us in mind for that.
You just remember anytime I'm around and you're around, you got my phone number. You can call me and I'll set that up for you in a heartbeat anytime. You know that.
It's funny,
you guys could always fly up January 9th. I've got a big show with Blue Oyster Cult up here. You can come up to my show.
I'll tell you what, I would love that. It's funny you mentioned that. You mentioned the half shell and the Esplanade, and it just brings back memories of the late '60s and walking around with a psychedelic gleam in my eye at all times.
His eyes are glazing over as he speaks.
Yeah. I can dig that. I live in a state where that's legal now.
Oh, yeah, you do.
Yes, you do.
Not only do you live in a state where it's legal, but you also live in a state where there's a baseball team that just happens to be the World Series champions. And Dave, I'm not talking about the New York Yankees.
Well, listen, we can't win them all. Oh, you mean that, what is that team here? I can't remember the name.
The Crimson Hosiery or something.
Oh, yeah. I know I'm going to catch hell for this, but I'm not a big Red Sox fan.
Oh, come on. You're from Boston. Give me a break.
I was born and raised in Baltimore. I am still an Orioles fan.
Oh, well, I'm so sorry for the year that they had then.
You're closer to being a Yankee fan than a Boston fan. I mean, the Yankees started in Baltimore before they moved to New York.
Oh.
Well, yeah, you were around.
And let me ask you this, guys. Are any of you Patriots fans?
Well,
not here.
I'm sorry, neither am I.
I should be.
That game yesterday. That
was amazing.
That last play.
Wow.
My wife, Brenda, God love her, is an incredible, they call Patriots fan. And, of course, here we go again. Even though they moved to Indianapolis, I'm still a Colts fan. I know. But I got up and did a dance. That was for the ages. If I'd had that on film, I would have won Dancing with the Stars hands down after that play.
Oh, no. Nobody filmed it. That's terrible. But yeah, that last play yesterday was one for the ages. We're going to be watching that for years to come.
Yeah, that was incredible.
I sure hope so. You'll see it. You're going to see it you'll see it everywhere, but in the Boston area. You won't see it in New England. They won't show that.
No, that's quite possible. That's going to rank right up there with the. That's going to rank right up there with the infamous Stanford band play.
Yeah. Well, kudos to the Dolphins for pulling it off.
I'm telling you, football is so unpredictable. I mean,
that's a fact.
I mean, a perfect example is look at Chicago. They bumped off L.A. last night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they
You
bumped
never-
off the Rams.
That's where the old expression came from, on any given Sunday. But right now, on any given TheDavidBowers Awards, we run out of time. And so we're going to have to wrap this up, Dan. But before we do, tell us a little bit about this track we're going to play next, which is Live at the Blue Ocean.
Well, first of all, the last track, I just wanted to let you know, that is just the guitar tracks. When that is done, I'll send you the whole thing.
I'll look forward to it. Yes,
my minor
definitely.
issue with But this last one is the actual first song from the new album that we released. We were playing that night at Blue Ocean with Room Full of Blues. And we were debating whether to debut it. But, you know, we said it was a packed house. It was sold out. We promised them something special. And we threw it at them. And it's we love doing it. It's great. It's just a different kind of shuffling blues song that not many people do. And it's pretty simple with its lyrics. Don't tell me you love me.
You got it. Dan, thank you as always for coming
Dan.
by and spending some time with us.
Again.
We definitely look forward to the finished version of that track. Ladies and gentlemen, check this one out. Dan Lawson live at Blue Ocean.
This is Mojo Vision. We're all on Mojo Vision.
We are working on a brand spanking new album, and tonight, you folks get to hear one of the first products. We have not debuted this till tonight, so as a part of the Room Full of Blues family, another new one. Don't you tell me that you love me. Don't you tell me that no more. Why don't you tell me that you love me, baby? Don't you tell me that no more. Don't tell me that you love me. Don't be hanging around my back door. I'm gonna tell everybody in the neighborhood. You're the kind of little woman, baby. Always up to no good. So hang around my back, don't be hanging around my back door. If you're telling all your lies, if you're trying to bring me down, keep telling all your lies, baby. Cause you know, I'm gonna put me down. Tell me everybody, and listen to what I'm saying. You're a kind of woman, baby. You be treating me this way. So tell me that you love me, don't be hanging around my back door. Thank you so much.
We got that mojo vision. Ain't no better way to have the blues.
Oh, there you go. That's Dan Lawson and Company live at Blue Ocean from his latest album. And we've been looking forward to having Dan come back and fill in that first track we played, because those are just the guitar tracks.
Yeah, that was good.
I can't wait to hear
that. Was good. Very guy's talented.
Yeah. He is very talented. He's got some great stories to share, and it's always a ball having him on the show. We look forward to having him back next time. Next week, we've got a couple of newer artists for you. A couple of, I guess you could call them Americana modern country artists. We've got Aaron Williams, who you heard at the top of the show, and a guy by the name of Drake King. They'll be joining us next week, and who knows what kind of other surprises we'll have. But right now, no surprise. John Bon Jovial, I think it's time for you to take us home.
You got it. Hey, folks, thanks a lot. You've spent another hour with us this week right here at the David Bowers Awards, and we are very grateful for your attendance. TDBA is broadcast around the world from the studios of Computer Help USA in Naples, Florida, and, of course, from the Valley of the Sun in beautiful Tempe, Arizona, and is available for free on Blog Talk Radio, also on YouTube, iHeartRadio, iTunes, plus a plethora of other places where you can get your favorite podcasts. Click the follow link on Blog Talk Radio and like The David Bowers on Facebook as well as Twitter, and be sure to follow us on a weekly basis, on a daily basis, to find out what is going on. Join us next week for the David Bowers Awards, Saturdays at 12 p.m. Eastern on WRFZ-FM 106.3, that's Rochester Free Radio, and on Blog Talk Radio, Sunday, 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific, and 7 p.m. UTC, for more great indie music and talk with the artists that make it all happen. So until next week for the David Bowers Awards, Nick the newly married geek, and of course myself, John Bon Jovial, I'm grateful you've been here. We'll see you next week. Love everybody, and we'll talk to you on the David Bowers Awards right here on Blog Talk Radio next week.